With Utah nursing a 10-point lead late in the third quarter, the Vols defense came up with turnovers on back-to-back possessions deep in Southern Miss territory that led to Tennessee touchdowns and put the game out of reach for a comfortable 24-10 win Saturday evening. To generate the turnovers, but also the field position, Tennessee coach Butch Jones said. The field position was key, and it sparked some momentum. We needed them to step up, and they were able to do it. Tennessee's offense, already down 3 offensive linemen, lost starting quarterback Jarrett Guarantano, starting offensive lineman Coleman Thomas and second leading receiver Marquez Callaway by the midway point of the third quarter. With a makeshift front, true freshman Will McBride taking his first snaps, and a beat-up receiving core, the Utah offense moved the ball to the tune of 210 yards of net offense. Southern Miss couldn't do any better, but the Golden Eagles were hanging around down just 10-3 when they started a drive on their own 7 with 7:55 left in the third quarter. In 5 plays, the Golden Eagles moved the ball out to the 33 when Southern Miss quarterback Ian Howard misread the defense and put a pass in the gut of Tennessee defensive back Emmanuel Mosley. The senior secured the ball and rumbled back to the Golden Eagles 20, setting up a John Kelly touchdown run. The next drive, defensive end Darrell Taylor looped around the edge and reached Howard as the quarterback stepped up in the pocket and jarred the ball loose. Nickelback Rashon Golden jumped on the fumble for another turnover. A minute later Kelly found the end zone again. And like that, in just over 4.5 minutes, Tennessee extended its lead from 3 to 17. It was monumental, Jones said. Emmanuel Mosley's interception really started it, and being able to have great field position, but then also once we got that great field position score touchdowns and not have to kick field goals. The defense stepped up and generated the field position when we needed it. It was huge. The turnovers pop, but the Tennessee defense turned in arguably its most complete game of the season. Southern Miss entered the game averaging 438.6 yards per game this season, and the Vols held the Golden Eagles to 279 yards of offense. Howard, not known as a great passer, was just 7 of 22 through the air for 100 yards and a pick. The majority of Howard's passing yards came on Southern Miss's one big play early in the first half. Backed up, facing a 3rd and 19 deep in their own territory, the Golden Eagles went deep. Mosley mistimed his jump in coverage, and Corey Robertson pulled down what became a 70-yard pass and catch. The Golden Eagles bolstered their stats with a 95-yard scoring drive in the fourth quarter, down by 17. It was a confidence-boosting performance for a defense that has been on the short end of a pair of tough finishes and a couple blowouts this season. Utah lost on the final play of the game against Florida and gave up the game-winning drive in the final minutes against Kentucky last week. We have a lot of respect for the quarterback, and the running back is a really dynamic football player, Jones said. We really challenged our guys up front to change the line of scrimmage. To be able to hold them to that many yards rushing is a tribute to everyone. I was excited that they were able to experience that win with all the hard work they put into it.